Being in public parks in New York City will help inspire people to take a moment and remember where they are, to find an intuitive relationship with the space itself. There is respect in the pause of the moment.
Madison Square Park is a treasured New York City civic space, distinguished for its vibrant public art program. Every day, there are 50,000 people in the park's 6.2 acres. Since 2004, 50 artists who exemplify the soaring range of human creativity have realized breakout commissions in the park, projects that are accessible to all in a democratic context. On the 20th anniversary of the founding of the art program, these projects continue to inspire, provoke, and challenge. They demonstrate the breadth of artistic practice in our time. Over the last 2 decades, Madison Square Park Conservancy has commissioned temporary works that are critical in affirming opportunities for artists to experiment with new techniques, material, scale, and context. These commissions offer public works by exceptional mid-career and established artists in such formats as monumental and human-scale figurative and abstract sculpture, light installation, architectural style pavilions, video projection, social practice, textile work, and augmented reality.
It was a revelation to see when I started to spend time with this place and imagine what putting a work in this place would mean. Just this incredible mix of people, all walks of life, coming through here. People want to bring their search for meaning to the work. What is it representing? What is it? My feeling is that once you put a work of art that's not strictly representational into the public realm, it's on its own. It's on its own, and people will make of it what they will.
Temporary outdoor sculpture presents opportunities for vibrant dialogue around aesthetic, political, and social questions in our culture. Through visionary artists and a curatorially driven program, we plan to continue for decades more to strive for the simultaneous coherence and tensions that created our democracy, which continue to inspire artists and parkgoers. Works of art can help us interpret great beauty or pressing issues, unfathomable joy or traumatic aspects of the human experience, or help us to make sense of them. A through line in every project is this park, this public space of beauty and refuge, of activity and agency, of the complicated and optimistic lives in our communities. After their stay in the park, our projects often tour nationally and internationally to museums, sculpture parks, and other public art programs.
I knew I needed to do something that would be experiential, spatial, live, inhabit, dwell in, and become part of the park. So there's only one thing I want to do. I want to bring a ghost forest to Manhattan. I never know how people are going to react to one of my works. I actually thought right after COVID, people might resent or be upset that I was presenting a dead forest. And so for me, the response was so overwhelmingly positive. The city was coming out of this harrowing moment in time, It was cold, it was bitter, it was winter. We were beginning to find spring. And with spring, it brought the park to life. I was so happy that Ghost Forest actually helped, almost ironically, give it more life. It was to see so many people picnicking in it and just enjoying being in these different intimate spaces or what was really exciting and kind of heartening.
With the big bling, I think it had its most resonant existence here. I was aware of a tiny percentage of the responses just from listening to some of the viewers, but imagining what bystanders made of it. That was fascinating. Always is.
Everyone has their unique perspective, a unique voice to the intuitive. And I believe in those voices. And every artist is one facet to the beautiful experience of humanity. Listen and respond from that place. I really feel that can really make change.
Commissioning works of outdoor art can be a challenging process, but it's a magnificent process that should be proclaimed and upheld in a public space where an artist's work is physically constructed and conceptually fomented. That's the product of a democratic context where an exhibition lasting for several months will withstand admiration, contemplation, critique, and even condemnation. That's a hallmark of public voices. It not only completes the work on view, but heightens it. This is the glory of public art and the essential urgency of publicness.